adjectives versus adverbs. Uh, Previously, we said that adverbs are words that are used to describe three things. We use adverbs to describe or modify adjectives and verbs and adverbs. However, we use adjectives to describe or to modify nouns only. Some of the adjectives, some of the adverbs, they end in ly, such as quickly, seriously. So we can transform an adjective into an adverb by adding an l and ly. So, for example, let me zoom. Let me get the annotator, pencil. Yes. The adjective quick, we can add ly, so it becomes an adverb. Serious, also we can add an ly, so it becomes an adverb. Careful, the same, and quiet, quietly. Heavy, heavily. Bad, badly. But you should know that not all words ending in ly are adverbs, such as friendly, lively, elderly, lonely, silly, lovely. All of these are either nouns and either adjectives. As I was saying, we use an adjective to describe a noun. So in this sentence, in this example, Sam is a careful driver. Here the word driver is a noun, and we use careful, which is an adjective, to describe that noun. However, in the opposite example, Sam drove carefully. Here we've used an adverb to modify or describe the verb drove. We did not say Sam drove careful, because we are describing or modifying a verb. Similarly, she speaks perfect English, since English is a noun, and perfect, we use an perfect, which is an adjective, because adjectives describe nouns. But here in the opposite example, she speaks English perfectly. Here the word perfectly is an adverb, and we use adverbs to describe verbs. So to describe or modify the verb speaks, we use an adverb. This is a very important point or note. You should take note of this. We also use adjectives after some verbs, especially the verb to be, and look and feel and sound. So he looks quiet. We don't say he looks quietly. He feels cold. We don't say he feels coldly. Okay. For example, let's take a look at the examples. Please be quiet. We said quiet. We used an adjective. Although we're using it to describe a verb, but this is an irregular case, or this is a special case. I was disappointed that my exam results were so bad. We don't say so badly. Okay. Also, why do you always look so serious? So we use some adjectives instead of adverbs in these certain cases or conditions. With some of these verbs, such as be, look, feel, sound. I feel happy. We say I feel happy. We don't say I feel happily. On the other hand, we say please speak quietly. Speak. Okay. With regular verbs, we use adverbs. We don't say speak quiet. With also regular verbs such as I did so badly in the exam. Why do you never take me seriously? With regular verbs, we use adverbs. Remember when we said that adverbs are used to describe adjectives and also verbs and adverbs also? Here are examples of adverbs used to describe adjectives. For example, if I use the typewriter here and say, this cell phone is reasonably cheap. This cell phone is reasonably cheap. All right, let me get the annotator, or where is the comment pencil? This cell phone is reasonably cheap. Here the word cheap is an adjective, and we use an adverb to describe such an adjective or modify such an adjective. Okay, here we're using adverb to describe an adjective. The same, he's terribly sorry. Sorry is an adjective, and we use terribly to describe or modify the word the adjective, sorry. So we say, we use an adverb which is terribly. He is incredibly quickly, or he moves incredibly, or he runs incredibly quickly. Here we're using an adverb to describe also another adverb. In the adjective session, in the adjective lesson, we mentioned that past participles, which is the third form of the, or third conjugation of the verb, the past participle is used as an adjective. So we can say that words such as organized, injured, written, taught, we can use them as adjectives. And since we can use them as adjectives, we use adverbs, of course, to describe or modify them, because they are treated as if they are regular, normal adjectives. For example, two people were seriously injured. Injured here is an adjective. And as we've been saying, we use adverbs to describe or modify adjectives. Two people were seriously injured. We don't say two people were serious injured. Similarly, we say the meeting was very badly organized. Organized here, this is our adjective. It's a past participle used as an adjective. Okay, and we want to use an adverb to describe it, so we use badly. And also we want to use another adverb to describe the second adverb, so use very. So very here is an adverb of degree. Okay, that's an adverb of degree describing the adverb badly. And badly here is an adverb of manner describing the adjective which is organized. Thank you, class. Have a nice day.